What's going on, you beautiful people? I'm your host of Also Films, and welcome back to a late night episode of the Cookie Mod Podcast. This is now the official fourth episode, and in today's episode, we're going to be talking about Spider-Man No Way Home, my predictions and my thoughts. So, if in any case these end up being real, if these end up coming out being spoilers at the end of the day, please click off now if you don't want to get spoiled. But let's just begin with this podcast episode. So, if you guys follow me on Twitter and if you've seen like these fake leak videos and everything, I've been commenting on them saying I don't believe Tobey or Andrew are gonna be in the movie. My opinion has just changed drastically, and I don't want to say why. And just know that I'm no longer a naysayer saying that Tobey or I'm no longer a naysayer that saying that Tobey and Andrew aren't gonna be in the movie. That's no longer me. Okay, I'm a believer now. I'm a believer. I swear, guys. I'm actually super hyped for this movie for that specific reason as well. Now, I'm of course I was already hyped, but if I wasn't before, I'm definitely now. But all right. So what were my predictions? Uh, should I even call it predictions? You know what? Let's revisit my origin in this. Why did I say that Toby and Andrew weren't gonna be in the movie? Well, I just kind of there was this reasoning behind it, and it was, all the legal things they would have to go through to get those two actors to share the same screen. It would just be, unnecessary just to make Spider-Man No Way Home, a complete hit. But then my friend, he started to drill this idea into my head. And he said, Sony owns Spider-Man, they own Spider-Man, owns Spider-Man. So, they technically have the rights to do whatever they want with the characters. So, they could bring it back, they can do all of that. And, he's right. I finally came to that conclusion. He's right. And I know I'm gonna end up swallowing my words hard in the comment sections and the replies that I get, because I was always I was boasting saying, no, they're not gonna be in the movie. I just got some concrete evidence. Again, spoiler alert. Um, I just got concrete evidence that yeah, they're definitely gonna be in the movie, and I'm really excited for it. I mean, it's already technically confirmed anyway, so it wouldn't even matter. But yeah, I'm really, really excited for this movie now. Um, as for how they're gonna handle the characters, I hope to God they handle Andrew's character and they handle Toby's characters. I hope they handle it perfectly well. I don't I don't have little trust in Feige's is it Feige? I'm sorry if I say this wrong. But I don't have like little trust in him. I know that he can do some pretty fire movies, and I'm not gonna regret that. But I'm not gonna regret saying that. But what is stammering me? You guys have to understand, I'm kind of in a shock of what I saw, so I'm a bit perplexed on what to actually say. Because originally I was gonna come in here and say, oh no, these are my reasons why Toby and Andrew won't be in the movie. Now I can't really say that, if I'm being completely honest. So yeah, I forgot what we were talking about. I'm sorry, I kind of paused the recording for a bit and I made a tweet saying I'm a believer now. I believe. Oh my god, I'm gonna eat my words super hard. Well, that's what I get for being a loudmouth. But hey, at the end of the day, all we can all relate to this is the fact that we are gonna all enjoy this movie, regardless of the people that said no, they're not gonna be in the movie, and yes, they're gonna be. We're all gonna enjoy it. It doesn't matter. We're all gonna love this movie, and oh dear lord, I don't know what else to say. Other than that, this movie's gonna be fired. How does this make all the other films? I'm assuming this is true, but does this make all the other films canon? Like they're now part of the MCU? Which, if that's true, I would love that to happen. I would love for Sam Raimi's Spider-Man to be completely canon, part of the MCU. This is groundbreaking. I mean, do you guys know how many other films we can, or films from other directors, other characters, how many more we can bring into the MCU? That's how big this whole thing is. It's man, I don't know how to express it. Yeah, just know that I believe now. I believe 100% that they're gonna be in this movie. Um, oh wow, I can't wait. I honestly can't wait for this movie. As of right now, we're like an hour away from the official United Kingdom release, which is pretty sick. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't wait to see it. As for when I'm gonna get to see it, that really depends. I hope that I get to see it sometime this week. Otherwise, I'm gonna be pretty sad. So yeah, if you guys want an official statement from me regarding whether they're gonna be in this movie, I was wrong. I will openly admit it. I was wrong. And am I mad about it? No, my pride is kind of hurt. Actually, I'm not even gonna lie. But I can't say that I'm mad. I mean, bro, technically both of my childhood Spider-Man that I grew up with are pretty much gonna return, and I'm hyped for it. Why would I be mad? Obviously, again, I'm gonna get grinded real hard in the comment replies when they come back and they start laughing at me. But hey, this movie is gonna be super fire. Um, oh my god, I don't know how they gonna do the Venom thing. Because by the way, you guys, if you're listening to this, you have probably seen the Venom, and spoiler alert again, Venom in the Venom 2 at the end credits, you'll see that he was transported into Tom Holland's, Spider or Spider-Verse into Tom Holland's universe, and they're in the same place. Is he going to be a villain? I really doubt he's going to be a villain, if I'm being completely honest. Um huh. How would they handle him? He's not. Wait, well, because the only way I see Venom fighting Spider-Man, it would literally have to be through a huge misunderstanding. Like they start, something happens where Spider-Man tries to separate Eddie and all of that, and all of that. That's how they start to fight. I feel like that's one of the ways, but hmm, I would really love to know how they would handle his character. Uh, as for Dr. Octavius, Dr. Octavius, he's an interesting character. He pretty much confirmed that Tobey was gonna be in the movie as well, and I just said no. I was being a little piece of crap. Let's be honest. If you're here, you're here probably because of that reason. So hi, I was wrong, but yeah. Um, yeah, I keep saying yeah, 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 but it's just that you guys have to understand. I'm shell shocked at the moment in the fact that I get to see these news about them being officially in the movie, and I'm not particularly um oh Jesus, I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. Is what I should say. Okay, at the end of the day, I'm hyped for this movie. No one's gonna steal the movie hype from me. The only way I can see them messing this up is if they pull what the latest Star Wars movie did, which was cater so much to the fans that it literally looked like a fan fiction that got a budget and made it into the big screen. That's the only way I see them messing it up. But again, I digress. Excuse me. I do doubt that that Marvel would mess it up. Again, it's Marvel. They've put out some pretty fire bangers in my time. Obviously, I've been alive. Um, yeah, I guess it's probably gonna be a short episode. I'm not even gonna lie. Usually they're like 22. I like to make them 22 minutes when it's something I can bounce off of repeatedly. But I guess I guess this is really all I have to say is the fact that I'm hyped for this movie. No one's gonna take this hype from me. I'm a believer. Don't worry, guys. Anyone that I'm a believer. I believe that this movie will have Toby and Andrew in it. I believe. I believe, baby. I believe. Okay, yeah, I'm not a good singer. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this small episode of the podcast. Um, I'm gonna love this movie till the end of days. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Uh, what I really would have hoped, though, if I'm being completely honest, and I was just about to close the podcast off, but let's give it a few. What I would have really hoped was they didn't add. I would have hoped they didn't add Toby and Andrew in it. And people are gonna be like, "Why wouldn't you like that nostalgia one?" Of course I would. You know, I love Toby. Toby's arguably one of the best Spider-Mans in my life. But it's just that I would have wanted, Tom Holland's Spider-Man to have a little bit more of a challenge and to actually have, completed a fight without the consistent help of, either Happy or Ned or MJ. Spider-Man Toby, he didn't have that much help. He had to literally solo Dr. Octavius, solo Venom. Well, okay, let's be honest, Harry helped him. And he had to solo Sandman at one point as well. Again, Harry helped him. He had to solo the Green Goblin. He had to do all of that himself. And I'm talking about Toby's Spider-Man. I would have wanted that for Tom Holland's Spider-Man, but in every film, and I guess that's the only critique I really have about this Spider-Man is the fact that he has a lot of help in the films, and same goes for Andrew. Andrew would have well, he soloed the Lizard and he soloed Green Goblin as well, and I would have wanted all of that for this Tom Holland Spider-Man. Not Don't get me wrong, I love this Tom Holland Spider-Man as well. He's relatable. I like him. He's funny. He's Spider-Man. Anything anyone would ever love about Spider-Man. And it's kind of like it's a cool thing, I just hope they handle it correctly. I know they will, but man. And the critiques obviously are just is gonna be mad. Other people are saying, "Oh, it's trash." It's because they're expecting Leonardo DiCaprio type stuff. And, they don't understand us gamers like that. But again, I digress. But that's gonna be it for today's Cookie Mug podcast episode. If you did enjoy, please leave a like. And if you're new around here, please subscribe. And if you're here because of my ridiculous comments saying that they're not gonna be in the movie, Toby and Andrew, I want to formally apologize to you guys. I apologize for being a naysayer for so long, and it took me a couple of more things for me to fully believe that they're gonna be in the movie. Um, and what else should I say? Enjoy the film. It's gonna be an epic film. I can't wait. Oh, the merchandise is coming back too. I would love that too. But that's gonna be it from me, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode of the Cookie Mug Podcast. I swear to God, I rambled so much in this episode.